What's up, yappers? Back again with another episode of Yapping on your browser screen. Today, we got another idiot thinking he knows about gaming and he really fucking doesn't. All he is a sports nigga with Call of Duty. So, we're gonna react to this video. Pretty recent, and I thought it'd be a good discussion, but honestly, it's probably gonna be the same talking points we had before, if you saw our previous video.
How did you know all that about him before you even reacted to this video?
Because I watched it, so that way I could check if it's a good video for you guys to react to. In 30 seconds. Alright, so you ready? Brain rot?
What the fuck was that question?
Like TikTok brain rot, you ready?
Yeah.
GTA 6 is probably the last hope. It's probably the most important game in video game history. We can't afford another bad game. If Rockstar goes and releases a shit game and this is ass, video games are done. Because right now, video game prices are going up. $80, $90 soon for video games, and the games are ass. So this is our last hope. So if this game is shit, we done. And video games, you know what? It's gonna be time to get a job. Stop fucking playing games at this point.
I don't even think he's being serious. I think he's trolling. But like, it's like it's like an exaggerated statement on how badly he wants the game to be good. What do you mean?
You say that, and I saw it. He linked. I went to the comments, and they're cooking him, and they're talking about, like, you know, you can play indie games, not just AAA. And then he responded with another video he made talking about. I don't know. Do you guys want to see that one?
Do it. You need to do it. You need to do it. Because like you mentioned at the beginning, it's just going to be the same talking points we had on the previous video. I really don't see the point in us doing that whole thing.
I even put my shit here, but
oh wow, you really left a comment there, a paragraph.
I did not spend $500 on a console to play indie games. Literally, AAA games are the main reason why anyone buys a console in the first place. So to tell me to play indie games is kind of ridiculous. They're not bad at all. I'm not saying that. But to say that I spent $500 on a console to mainly play indie games is a joke. You can't be serious. AAA games are getting worse, and if you tell me to still play my console and just play indie games to make up for it, that's kind of a joke. Come on. I did not spend...
Wild.
Yeah.
I also put a comment on this one too.
Wild.
Did you spend the $500 console to play another version of sports and Call of Duty?
I wouldn't have even said that. I would have said you spent $500 on a console to buy a shitty AAA game. You literally just said he himself just said AAA games are getting worse. So you're spending $500 to buy a premium shitty game. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
It's all these casuals that think they know what the fuck they're talking about, and they don't. Look, all they do is play sports, Call of Duty, and maybe insert random game.
It's sports and AAA games is all they play. They don't understand like what good games are. The best games right now, it's actually shifted. The best games right now to play aren't AAA games or even sports games, unless you're a big sports fan, which I mean, I don't know. I don't dabble in sports games myself, so I can't tell you how they are. I just look at them and I'm bored immediately just from visual. But the best games to play right now are indie games. Like that's what's kicking right now.
And AA games. I don't know if y'all ever heard that term, or AA, but basically AA is like the in-between. So it's like they have
the in-between. Yeah.
The budget of like AAA, but like the manpower of like an indie game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you don't need that much of a budget. And like some of those games, right, they're like it started being that there wasn't like the AA, but there's starting to actually be more AA's. And I think a good example of that is well, actually someone said it right here, but Clay Expedition 33.
I knew that's what was going to get brought up. Is that even considered a AA? I guess.
I think it would be, because I think their team was like 30 people.
I'm not entirely certain.
I would consider it a AA. I could see it being like just an indie game, but we never heard of the studio. It's like one of their first games, I think. So I consider it a AA, but that's just me in particular.
Fair enough.
But yeah, like you don't need a triple game, nigga. Like, we get it. You love to play with balls. All right, we fucking get it. Play something like
balls are AKs, M4s, Glocks.
You spend $500 on a console just to say I don't want to play other games. You're actually like a brainlet. Like take your ass back to COVID times and choose another hobby. You ain't shit, my nigga.
Yeah, I guess he's just getting flamed in the comments. I'm reading one right now that just says, "Take the L, bro. You were wrong." Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. You make this follow-up video to say, "I didn't spend $500 on a console to buy indie games. I'm trying to buy my new shitty AAA game that just keeps progressively getting worse and worse." Like, dude, that doesn't make any fucking sense, man. Like Rainbow mentioned at the beginning of this video, we're just gonna have pretty much the same talking points, I would assume, but there's a lot of brand new video games out there that exist, of all different types of genres, not just FPS and sports. There's RPGs, JRPGs, stuff like that exist.
Yeah. That you can at least attempt to try.
Right, you can attempt to try, but I'm almost certain these types of people, they're not going to vibe with that. But, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. Like, there's so many other genres that exist. They're not going to fuck with it because it's not mainstream, it's not popular, it doesn't get the same amount of attention as the other games do.
Which is crazy because I don't know if you see the comment right there where it says, "So what about Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3, Expedition, Cyberpunk?" Like, those are big games too, but you niggas still don't play that? Like, the fact that people didn't play Elden Ring is crazy. Like,
because it's swords, medieval, fantasy, stuff like that. They don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
They're like, I have to think about other things. What?
I don't know how people can call themselves a gamer and just play the same shit over and over again. Like, I know you've heard it from us over and over again, hundreds of times. Call of Duty, NBA, Call of Duty, FIFA. It's like, that's cringe. That's
the jokes literally write themselves.
Exactly. And then I didn't even think there were people that buy consoles or have a PC just to play AAA games. Like, what? That's insane to me.
I'm telling you, Nick, the EA, all those companies that make the same shit, they got you niggas on the chokehold and shit, and you're just like, more daddy. But then, like, you want to complain about like other shit, like, and you want to point and laugh at other people, but you're getting choked out with with your fucking wallet and all the VC that you lose every fucking year and all the skins you got from Call of Duty every single fucking year. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not shocked that he's using GTA 6 to be the standard because I don't know. I honestly feel like GTA is one of the most overglazed series ever.
It's also the nigga game.
What?
I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't say it's the nigga game. The nigga game's COD and like football or whatever. But
I'm fucking dead. I didn't hear what he just said.
GTA is, quite honestly, and it's not my favorite game, but I would argue it's got to be like the most popular game amongst all groups of people, all walks of life. Like, everybody fucking knows GTA. You know what I mean? Even my mom knows GTA, and that was the game as a kid I was not allowed to play.
Same though, literally fucking same, word for word, bar for bar.
Yeah, and you could say Black Ops to my mom, she doesn't know what the fuck that is. But you say GTA, she'd be like, "Oh hell no, you're not allowed to play that. Not in my household." You know, so. Yeah. Everybody knows GTA, and I get it. I get why he's saying GTA needs to come and save us. It's, you know, like the second coming of Jesus or whatever, or gaming Jesus. And
which, no, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. It makes sense. I get it. It whether it succeeds or not does not impact gaming as a whole, though. It ain't that big, bro. Like it.
Honestly, it's just this guy needs to expand his horizons. But that's literally the whole issue that I'm seeing right here.
Yeah, but he won't. He won't. I don't believe he's a true gamer. As stupid as the statement that it says, but.
Yeah, like, it used to be back in the day when we said that you're like a nerd, a geek, a fucking troglodyte. But now, like, ever since COVID, bro, everyone's like, "Oh, I'm a gamer now." Like, no, nigga, before you played Farming Simulator. Shut the fuck up. Like, you ain't shit.
Oh, don't people get bored of playing the same game over and over again?
I don't know. Look at people who play Marvel Rivals. All right.
Crim looks into a mirror.
It's not stupid. It's not all I play, by the way. These guys are just retarded.
Hey, Crim, what's your level of Marvel Rivals? Like, shit.
I have no idea. It's a high level. I played a lot, but like I I play a lot of other shit. I don't, but like Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals. Oh, I gotta play with
It,
some
it
Marvel
was
Rivals.
it was like what you said a long time ago, and we could. I don't know if Trevor would put it in, but I remember a long time ago you told me that if the game gets you tweaking, it means it's a good game. That's why these niggas
Yeah,
only play the shit
that's
because it's just
true.
like I shot green and I still missed. I gotta get my build. Like it's not 99 everything. Oh, a new game came out. I had to respec my build. Fucking hate these people. Like, oh god,
No.
shit kills me.
My words were if the game gets you upset, then you know that you really like the game. Doesn't mean it's a good game. Because this guy
Yeah.
probably gets upset with his, football games, and it doesn't mean it's a good game. That just means he personally likes it a lot. So don't
Yeah.
get it right. My words were if it gets you mad, that just proves that you personally really like that game.
Fair
Thanks for
enough.
saying it
Well,
like in a different version, but yeah.
last thing I gotta say, back to this guy in the video here. I think what he needs to do is he needs to buy some indie games, play some indie games, and he needs to do some follow-up videos on his thoughts on indie games because I think those would be really interesting little shorts to watch, just to see if he can prove people wrong and be like, yeah, actually, these games really do suck. I was right. They fucking blow dick. Or he can play them and be like, oh my god, my eyes have been opened. My third eye sees it all now. Indie games fucking rock, and then everybody can be like, okay, redemption arc, and there you go.
And it's crazy because I mentioned it before in the previous video, but all these like PlayStation, Xbox, or PlayStation has some, and Crim knows, gives you some like 3-4 games a month, like free ones.
Yeah.
Xbox has Game Pass. Steam has demos on demos on demos. Epic Games literally gives you free games like every think every 2 weeks or some shit. Like and most of those games are like either low budget or indie, and you might sometimes get like a AAA or like a popular game. Like you have so many options to try different games without needing to pay for it. Because that's what most
Exactly.
gamers
And
are like afraid of, is like they buy a game and then it's like, oh, it sucks ass. So
even
you
if
get the
it's
shit
not
for free.
even if it's not free, like the indie games are always cheap. Like indie games will never be at a full 70 or 60. Like
The
indie
highest
games,
I've ever seen them is like
like
40.
yeah, 40, but most of them like some of them are even like 20 fucking $5, $25.
A lot of them are
Like
So,
10.
yeah,
Yeah,
a
10.
lot of them are 10.
Some of them are
Yeah.
even 5 and they have like
But I
no
think
budget.
I think the 10s are on PC though. I don't think the console players get that luxury.
Oh yeah, they'll never
So
get
like
that shit.
there's literally no excuse to check out some indie games because they're either free or super cheap. And if you can't play an indie game, then you're just broke as fuck, or you solo your games a lot. Because a lot of indie games are like, you gotta play with friends and shit.
And you know what
But
else is crazy?
even then, there's a lot of good single player indie games as well too. You're missing out on Deltarune, my dude.
And you know what else is crazy? Is that now PlayStation, like Xbox was kind of already doing it, but now PlayStation is saying, all right, we'll give you some of the exclusives. Like they've done it before, but apparently they're gonna like have even a lot more games. So exclusivity is like not really even that big of a thing anymore from the
Yeah.
console war shit. So it's like, if you like were like, oh, I wanted to play this game, but it wasn't on this console, now it is. Like apparently, like I was watching a YouTuber, guy I followed since forever, show the numbers, and for PlayStation, top 10, I think it was like probably top 3 biggest game that people were playing each month was Sea of Thieves, and that was an Xbox exclusive. And the moment it got on PlayStation, you niggas were on that shit. But Xbox has no games. Xbox sucks, no exclusives. But the moment you fucking get it, oh shit, I gotta play it. Oh shit, look at the cool things I can do. Like, get the fuck up out of here.
Another thing, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I feel like a lot of people don't play less like indie games or other sorts of games because like masculinity. I know that sounds weird, but like I'm on, again, you guys know I'm on social media a lot, Twitter, etc., and I'll see posts about video games, and there's like people playing, why would I play this? This is for little children, and then these end up being like some of the best games ever. And then you check
And then the game of the year.
yeah, like literally the only games they'll play is like things that are high on blood, high on weaponry, like Call of Duty, best example. Last of Us, shit like that, and then they refuse to play like some of these other games just because it has a lot of nice colors. It's super colorful. It looks childish.
Low testosterone games and shit. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
you're bringing that up because you play the fucking Donkey Kong game.
Okay, yeah, Donkey Kong is mad fun. That game is super fun, but like even then, like it's a true fact. Like I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to think of a game. This guy probably won't play something like Repo, and you know how much fun we've had with Repo.
Repo's not. I wouldn't consider that to be in what you're talking about because that's more of like a horror game and shit. But I get what you're talking about.
What I'm trying to say is like he probably wouldn't even glance at the game because you know it looks childish. There's no weaponry. There's no blood. So I feel like he needs those high testosterone games, and he's not the only one. There's plenty of people out there like that.
Yeah.
Bro, he's got the Smash Bros haircut. He is not grown up. Fuck you. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Look, I'll say this: the fact you said spend $500 on a console but refuse to fucking play more than 3 games is actually fucking insane.
Yeah. So he literally just spent $500 on a brick. That's all he did.
on a coaster, like, and I know it's 500 because he's talking about a Nintendo Switch too. I know that for a fucking fact because there's no other console right now that you spend 500. All right.
I don't see it a bundle.
So glad half the video was us saying the same shit, but as a different joke. So thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you at all times, and let us know if you're actually a true gamer and where you started, because I know this nigga only started at COVID and not like back in the day. He didn't grow up with games. Catch y'all later.